All right, we are live. Let's go. Gotta change this category there. That's real good. Why is... Oh. All right, we are live. Let's go. Gotta change this category there. That's real good. Why is... Oh. Okay, we got this. Everything's gonna be fine. Looks like we're live on YouTube and not on Twitch. Here we are. Hello. That was fast, Mix. That was very fast. Hey guys.
We need a leap. We need a leap.
Thank you, Moise.
Gritty game on point.
Thank you, Moise. I guess we'll put that. People have been asking me to play this game for years, so I'm just gonna try it. You know, in the conversation about Cards and Castles 2, I'd say this is probably the game, other than this and the Marvel Snap. These are the games that came up. I play Slay the Spire. I've never really... I don't think I've ever streamed it. But I love this game. There was a point in time I was completely addicted to this game when I started playing. I do like roguelikes. Let's see what happens, guys. I never really streamed the game because there's, you know, it's an old game. There's already plenty of people who make content for it, but I'll explain a little bit how the game goes, but I'm mostly going to be making this for people who, ever play Portal? No. Maybe, though. I hear it's fun. I'll be making this really for people who play the game already. I'll share my game philosophy with you guys. Does this lighting help at all? Oh, yeah. Am I active in RPVZ Heroes Discord? Nope. Pop in there once or twice a year, maybe. Who's my favorite character? It depends. Probably... It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I'm going to be doing the first character today. Overall, who's my favorite, though? There's something about the robot, the flow of the of the orbs that kind of I like. I guess the last character too. I don't know the names of them on the top of my head. The last character, there's also just the switching of the stances and how I kind of just like I like the flow. It sort of is my it sort of is my philosophy of this game to create big long combos. It could be that's how everyone plays the game. I really don't know. I don't think I've ever watched any content of Slay the Spire before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play this game. Haven't watched anything. I've just played myself, you know? Um, it looks like a lot of you guys really like this. You guys pumped to see me play this game? This will be an experience, and you can let me know. Um, you can again let me know if my play style is typical or if it's something that I've sort of created myself. All right, you guys ready to go? Time to fry the Spire. Let's do this, guys. Just making sure my camera is doing pretty good here. Middle of my screen. Looking good. Looking great. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So people have been asking me literally for years to play Slay the Spire. I'm finally going to make a run for you guys. I have played this game before on my own free time, just have never really streamed or made YouTube videos for. We are going to start by going right into standard. I'm going to play the typical game. Going to start with Ironclad. I will show you a little bit of my philosophy in terms of how I build my deck in Slay the Spire. So for this first video, I will be explaining a little bit how the game works. I'm not going to be making this a proper tutorial, but I'll just give enough context for you guys in case you've never played Slay the Spire before. A really fun one. So you're going to be basically building a deck as you go along the game and fighting monsters with the cards in the stack. Some of the cards will defend you against their damage, some will be doing attack, and some will be doing crazy abilities. At the beginning of a run, as long as you didn't quit the last run, they will give you a choice. You can get max XP, transform a card, obtain a random relic, or lose your starting relic and gain a boss one. So the starting relic you get is you get 6 hit points at the end of every combat, which keeps your health total up. Your health is maintained from combat to combat. I don't want to get rid of that. I'm just going to get a random relic here, and we should be good to go. This at the start of combat with 10. It's a really good one that you're starting now every combat with 10 block, which means you'll take 10 less damage your first turn. Alright, so you kind of progress on this map. We're going to be looking a little bit ahead on the map. These will be regular encounters, and then the ones with the horns are boss encounters. Here you can either upgrade or rest. Upgrade a card in every card can be upgraded once. You can also, again, rest and restore some HP, and here's a merchant. I do prefer to get fewer of the regular battles and more of the question marks. They seem, to me, to yield a lot more value. I'm seeing a good path here. Oh, with a lot going on. I also do like getting boss relics early. Alright, so I'm going to go up here, I believe. And you want to get a merchant, but you kind of want to get it a little bit later. Is there going to be a merchant on this path? Yeah, there's one up here. Alright, this looks like a good one. So we're going to start off with a regular battle here. And let's just get right into it. I like getting the question marks. I think you can get a lot of really crazy. It makes it more fun, and it's also, again, good value. Alright, so again, you have 3 mana, as you can see over here. We're going to be spending... so this guy's attacking for 11. You typically want to prioritize not taking damage. We do start off with the 10 blocks, so that'll reduce this to 1. So we are going to be able to bash. We're also healing at the end, so I wonder how aggressive I should just be here. Alright, I'll defend, just to not take that 1 point of damage he otherwise would have done if I didn't block. So that added, again, a little extra block to us. So he's doing, again, it says he's not attacking, he's doing some kind of other effects. So we definitely don't have to block, so we'll strike for 6 damage each, end turn. Then he does his thing. Bellow, which gave him extra, increase your attack damage by 3, so he'll be doing a lot extra attack. But again, he also has block, he has 6 block and 5, but we're able to do 6. plus 6, and we even could do 6 more, and that was very easily beating the first battle. So again, you get a little gold, which you can spend at the merchant. You're also going to be adding a card to your deck, and your deck is, again, you're cycling through your deck. You want to keep your deck small and concise. You don't want to pick any cards. You can skip if you're getting bad ones. At the beginning, it does increase your damage a lot to, you know, getting these cards that are much better than your basic defenses or strike. Let's see what we get. 9 damage, card from your discard pile into your draw. It's not a terrible card. We probably should be taking something early just so we're able to deal with the first battles. I'm not going to go for a perfect strike. It's too expensive. I'll take Headbutt because that does actually have some late game applications. If you have a very good card, you can get it right back from your discard pile into your hands and repeat playing cards. Is always a good idea. So we have 10. We're taking 12 so we can defend once. We're going to strike. The way these little guys work is that they actually gain some block when you strike them the first time. So we'll strike each of them to sort of make that ability go away. And we'll be able to finish these guys off pretty easy. They're just some little bugs. Yeah, and then again, you can give guys vulnerable, which means they'll take more damage. This guy's actually attacking us here, so we are going to do the 9 to you. We'll take a strike back on top, and we're going to be able to bash this one for 8. Okay, so that's an easy fight. Here's some potions. You can play potions. They're one-time use. They all do different things. Play the top 3 cards of your draw pile, so you can... That's actually a very powerful potion, if you have a good deck. Alright, so my philosophy for deck building is to grab any card that will either give you more mana or that will give you more cards. Second Wind is a very good card. In certain circumstances, it synergizes with a lot of other powers. Especially powers that give you something when you exhaust. I don't know that I'm going to be able to set this up. Seeing Red is always going to be a good idea, and then when you upgrade this, this will actually cost 0 and give you 2, so it's even a bigger mana. Grab every card that gives you either mana or cards, and the reason is because you're going to be able to, if you get enough cards that give you mana and card draw, you're going to be able to play your whole deck. Sometimes you can play your whole deck several times per turn. As long as you're gaining mana and gaining cards, you don't run out of resources. But if you're only gaining mana and you run out of cards, the mana didn't help you. If you're gaining cards and you don't have the mana to play them, forget about it. Alright, so we're up to the Golden Idol. I am going to grab this. It gives you more gold, and I think there's something you're able to do with this in a different thing. So we're either going to take 20 damage, lose max HP, or get a curse in the deck. This is a bad card in your deck, so it's going to kind of clog your hand with bad stuff. I'm going to take the 20 damage. We have plenty of health, and we also have an ability that heals us every single battle, so we hopefully will be able to make that up pretty easily. So we can buy some potions for some gold if we want. I don't think she does anything bad when you don't spend your money. I'm going to save my money instead of on random potions. I'm just going to leave. I don't think we took damage there. She gets really mad, but she doesn't do anything. Alright, so I'll go to the next random event instead of the regular attack. Sometimes the random event is just a guy. Here is the Kaka! So he's going to strengthen himself up here. There's no point in using the Seeing Red because we're only striking. There's no point in defending this turn because he's not attacking. Let's go. Alright, I think I gave you guys enough background for if you haven't played it. So I'm not really going to be explaining anything more in terms of how the game works unless something crazy comes up. But, for now, I think we can get a... Well, the Seeing Red will probably be good now to get right on the top of our deck. We'll guarantee draw that. I think I'm okay just defending, and we'll take 1 damage. I'll just defend and take that out. It's probably better to kill him faster, because this ritual actually gains 3 strength every turn, even if he doesn't use that ritual again. But we're going to be able to Seeing Red, and we're able to bash, which makes him take extra damage. You can kind of see the 6 damage now turns into 9. It's not quite enough to kill him.
I heard you talking about more variety.
Thank you, Gaul United. That's right. So he's doing 0, and we should be able to finish him off pretty easily this turn. We need 3 strikes here. Can we get 3? Yep, got it. Oh, we just needed 2 because he still had the vulnerable. He takes a little extra damage. That did 9 plus 9. Cultist Potion. Obviously, we're getting this from the Cultist. This will give us that ability of gaining extra strength every single turn. We'll maybe save the potions for the boss battles at the end. So here's gain 2 strength, gain 5 block. These are okay cards, but none of these really are going to help us long term, and I really don't want to clog my deck with useless cards. This is so strong, though, at this point in the game. I'm gonna go with my gut and skip, because these all suck. I know you're supposed to be drawing and grabbing upgrades. We don't really need to rest here, so we're gonna smith. Let's upgrade our Seeing Red. So that's giving us big time value. And let's fight a boss. Let's go. Do we want to question mark or do we want to campfire? I think campfire. Let's see which boss we get here. So it's just going to be this guy you just got to kill as fast as you can. He actually punches you for defending, so we are just going to attack. Giving him vulnerable early is really good because that means we're just going to be doing a lot more damage these first couple of turns here, which is awesome. Grrr. So again, this guy has the ability that whenever you play a skill, he gains strength. So you really want to attack. We could do our Seeing Red here and actually block a bunch of this, but it's rough taking all this damage. Headbutt is going to do 13. I'm just trying to... There's two ways to do it. One is just to attack. The other is to actually try to block. I think long term, not using any of these abilities is gonna be better. Should we try to give him more vulnerable? He's at 1 vulnerable now. I guess I'll take this one. And I don't think we block here. I don't think we use this. We'll just tank the 14 damage. Because he's already half dead. We should be okay here. This is a boss battle. It's a tough one. So it's going to be Bash. Give him that vulnerable again. Obviously Headbutt.
Block builds with Ironclad work very well.
Yep. Block builds do work very well. Again, 5 damage and 5 block I really wasn't willing to take. But you're right. A lot of block and then using Shield Bash as a card he has, which converts your block into attack. That does work very well. So if I get Shield Bash or something that's like gives you a lot of block and draws a card, for example, those I'll take. So we are able to hit him for 12 and then 9. So close. I think in the long run now, since we're always going to finish him off next turn, we're just going to take less damage by doing this, even though he gains again 2 strength. So we'll be doing 10 block and he'll be gaining 6 strength. So we only gain from doing this now. At this stage. He's doing 30 on 10 instead of doing, I don't know what he was doing, 24 on 0. It's a nice shot, but we'll easily be able to kill him here. We just need 1 strike. And we got him. So bosses will give us a boss. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. We actually have 5 potion slots now. That's pretty cool. Okay, so... Entrench is interesting. Double your block. This will be one of the cards that are really good for a block build. It obviously costs 1 only when you upgrade it. I think I'm going to grab that. And now we have the choice. We have 32 hit points. Coming up, we have a boss here, so I think I'm going to rest. We don't have anything we desperately need to upgrade yet. I think I'm going to take a little snooze. It gives us 30 extra hit points? We're going to need it. Alright, so here's a relic. Here's just a chest. We'll be able to get something in it. And we can either get whenever we use a potion, heal 5 hit points. It's kind of synergetic with our belt. It's not that important. We can also get the Sapphire Key, which will help us unlock the final boss in the game. Because this isn't a great one, and you're not using that many, it's only 5 hit points, too. I'm going to grab the Sapphire Key at this point. And again, you need the 3 keys in order to unlock the final boss. One you get from a chest, one you get from a boss, and one you get from the campfire. Alright, this guy's sleeping. I don't remember. There is a trick to this guy of like not waking him up. You can set things up. I'm pretty sure we want to like give him vulnerable before we wake him up. I think that is the key here. So we're gonna not do anything. There's no point in defending. He's asleep. I think we want to give him vulnerable before waking him up. And now we can do it. Now we have a good turn for this. So here's Bash. And that will just begin the damage a little bit faster here. I could have gone for, like, Ritual. Oh, man, this guy. Double your block is not helping us much here. He's doing a big shot. I think I'm going to use this right now. We'll play the top 3 cards, which should give us a little bit of extra armor there. We're also going to... I might as well... Well, we can entrench to get to 20. I don't have to do the Seeing Red right here. It'll give us an extra defend, extra strike. Let's go in entrench 20, so we're not taking any damage and we strike. I'll save the Seeing Red for when we can actually get more useful cards, since it does exhaust, which means you play it once and it's no longer in your deck. Alright. This is awkward. We're going to take a lot of damage here. We're taking 18. There's nothing we can do about that. We'll apply the vulnerable. I think the Seeing Red will want this next turn. So we'll draw that, and your discard pile shuffles back in your deck whenever it runs out. Unfortunately, it didn't give us... He wasn't attacking, so there's no point in doing the Seeing Red yet, so I'll save that for later. No point in blocking there either. Siphon Soul. So we have less attack, less block. And then whenever he attacks, that's when we don't have any of the block cards. It's very unfortunate. Anyway, we're just gonna tank it. Seems like maybe he's alternating turns, so we always keep grabbing the Seeing Red at the wrong time. He's doing 18 again. Ugh. So it's gonna be... Seeing Red. Have it. Strike. Defend first. And trench for 8. We'll kill him next turn. We're going to be super low. But again, we're healing a little bit. And down to 10, though. In tough situation here. But again, the fact we're healing there is 6 of the ounce. A really good ability. Every 6 turns gain 1 intangible, which means you cannot take more than 1 damage at a time. So this is a very powerful, because it's potentially run-saving card. Here's a second entrench, man. Deal 5 damage. If enemy has vulnerable, gain 1 and draw a card. So this is cost 1. It's dealing 5 damage, and it gives you it back. It's kind of like a free card to cycle through your deck. It's good right now. It's not going to be good later. It doesn't reduce, it just increases the attack. Flame Barrier is also just too expensive. Oh man. Just grab second entrench. You guys think I should grab Flame Barrier? It costs 2 though. Chat saying Flame Barrier. If I'm thinking short term, I'd probably go Dropkick. We do need to grab some cards for now. I mean, grabbing 12 block is never going to be that bad. Alright, I'll grab it. We have a big block card. Alright, so we got to decide where we're going. We'll have Campfire, Merchant on this route, so this will be right. I don't think I'm going to rest. I think I'm going to Smith right now. We do need some hit points, though. It's like I can theoretically gain some hit points here and rest, but it's only 30 plus 30. Alright, we're at 16 hit points. I'll give it an rest. We're building like really late game. I'm not really grabbing the early game cards. Here's a Merchant, so we'll have actually a second shot at a Merchant, which is cool. Alright, so let's see what the options are. You got your relics down here, your potions, your card removal service, very strong for thinning out your deck and making sure you get the good ones. Here's a Body Slam. Which definitely works with the way that we are building our deck right now, so I'm probably going to draw that. Here's draw a card, put a card from your hand to the top of your draw pile. Exhaust. This one's on sale. Whenever you draw a status, this is a power that gives you you play it once and it gives you a power for the rest of the game. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Status or curse? I'm definitely not going to be building a status or curse deck. Those are like negative cards. Status are the ones that your enemies give you. Bandage Up's also strong. Let's see what we got for relics, though. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile again. Oh, Sundial is so strong long term. I think it's Sundial, actually, and not this. This is so strong. Because this will just be giving you extra resources, and sometimes you're going to be shuffling your pile a few times per turn. Ironclad's good with fire breathing? I've never tried making it before. So it's either Body Slam or Sundial, and we're spending everything on the Sundial. I think this is fine. This is going to be applicable even in you know, before the late game. This will be giving us extra resources. Alright. Second merchant. Not much we can do here. We can't afford anything for 11, right? Oh, a pity. Alright. So let's try not to take any damage here. So Flame Barrier. Whenever you attack this turn, deal 4 damage back. It's so good here. That's awesome. So 22, we're taking 15. Yep, so we can just start attacking these guys. 6 and 6 will equal 12, so let's just kill this one first. We can deal 9 directly to you. There's no need to use the Seeing Red yet. Oh, I forgot. I should have factored in the 4 damage. So 6 and 4 would have been 10. I should have attacked this one. That was my bad. I guess I can still attack this for 6 easily, though. So it's gonna be headbutting. Headbutt only. Oh, headbutt does. Oh, because I'm broken right now. Oh, so these are doing 4. All right. So we'll headbutt you. I don't know. We'll strike 4 and 4. So we'll strike you. And we'll strike. Ugh. I don't know. Strike you. Oh no, I forgot. Well, okay, yeah, it's fine. I'll take a little damage here. Or we can do it. So we'll just go Flame Barrier, block. Actually, we don't even need to block. We're only taking 8 damage. So let's strike this on. It'll die. Yeah. It's gonna be headbutt, strike, defend. I haven't really had good opportunities for the Seeing Red yet because we don't have card draw. When we get the card draw, and in harder battles, we definitely will. So we just need 2 strikes. Easy. See, this I'm gonna get. Oh, there's also Body Slam. These are both really, really good. I think right now... Oh, it's so great, though. Alright. Alright, let's go. This is more value right now first. Okay, we gotta get Body Slam, though. You don't necessarily need Shrug It Off. Alright, we're gonna heal again because we're only at 38 hit points. I really don't want the run to be over right now. Thank you to CrossFit for 84 months. Been subscribing every month for 6 years. I don't even know how long it's been. 7 years now? Jeez, man. I grabbed the Body Slam, right? Okay, well, here's the final boss of the first stage. There's 3 stages. This will be our first one. So, yeah, man. Defend, defend. Well, it's not defend. It's gotta be... it's so annoying. I could just use the Seeing Red right now, and... Oh, I see. We also have 10 block at the beginning, so that's awesome. And I can put Body Slam back in my thing if I use the Seeing Red. Alright, so should we do it now? I guess let's just do it now. I'm gonna do the ritual. Cacao! So that'll gain some attack every single turn. They're also intangible this turn. This is the the sixth turn I'm intangible. Maybe that'll come in. I think I'm gonna go for this seeing red because, well, I could just defend, body slam, and not headbutt. Alright. That's what we're doing here. 20 damage. We'll do this later. Cacao! Flaming it up. Yeah, so he's doing... How much damage is this again? It's 36, right? I ain't tripping. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. There's no point in entrenching right now. Let's just defend. Defend. Kind of wish this was happening last turn when I had my extra block and strike. Ugh. Well, there goes half my health. Now he's attacking for 6. He only has one of those. Like, all 6 of these things have to charge before he gets the big one again. So... Flame Barrier, I guess at least is 4. And we'll go for the... This only is for this next turn, right? Got burned. It's doing 5 times 2. So it's gonna be... Defend, defend, body slam for 10. Actually did 14, 13 because we have the buff. It's the second one, he's doing 6 now. So we'll go bash. And defend. Should be okay here. Take 3. I'm scared. I'm very scared. He's not attacking. It's the flame barrier doesn't do anything here. Yeah, getting a little unlucky with the turn sequence. Which cards we're getting which turn? So he was going up to 2 damage. I got my 2 extra again. I got my sundial, my 2 extra when I just can't do anything with it. Just can't do a damn thing. I didn't even get any block. These are all doing 12, which is good, but I need some health and some block soon, man. Hey, does this actually deal 6 damage because I have 6 attack? Oh, that actually did something. Oh, that's good. I stand corrected. It did 0. I had 0 block, but it was 0 plus 6 because I had the 6 strength. Weird game mechanic. I actually didn't know that. These are doing 13. These regular strikes are doing so much, but I am just getting burned alive here. This is really, really rough, and he's coming up on his big attack now. So he's doing 24. I can barely... we can get up to 12. It's also going to be doing some damage back. And I guess just defend. Or 17 damage, though. We have to kill this guy soon. 17, and then he's going to be taking 24. Let's just do a little quick maths here. 17 plus, he's taking 24, because he's hitting us... Is it 4 of 6 or 6 of 4? He's hitting us 4 times? I forget if it's 4 times 6 or 6 or 6 attack. So it's 4 times 6 attack. So he's going to be taking 16. And then we can do 17. So that's 33. 98 minus 33 is 65. So if we get 3 strikes, for example, each strike will do 6 plus 8, 14, so it'll be 65. Now, we're not going to be able to kill him next turn. Alright, so we defend. Yeah, we're getting kind of toasted right now. Was that his big attack? That was his big attack. Alright, so we're good. Gosh. So it's going to be bash. I think we just go all out, because right now we're taking, again, 12 damage We have to kill him next turn, and I think we can. We have to just go in and attack. Taking 8. I think we got him then. As long as we don't get all burns. Are you kidding me? No, we lose because we just drew all of our burns and it's seeing red. Did we actually just lose this now because of that? This only does 16. I can't do a damn thing here. And I can't even use my resources to get rid of these. So that's it. So we lost. What am I supposed to do? I mean, the seeing red didn't work out at all, man. I have no potions. And that's gonna do it. I don't know. I didn't grab... I don't know, man. Possible I just did not grab enough cards early. Getting that double merchant was also kind of rough. But everything just came up at the wrong time. That's so sad. That's so unlucky, man. We had him. We just needed... Well, we needed... we had a 5-card hand. We needed 3 strikes. God damn it. So much for my first run of Slay the Spire on stream. It's so rare that you ever fall to that first boss, though. Had a pretty good run at this game. Alright. That took a half an hour. That's so sad. Block builds are good, but extremely rare. I don't find that they're rare at all. I think it's not that hard to build. Because you're using your shield bash to buff them. That is too bad. I wanted to get through a whole run there. I wanted to get to the end, man. Thank you, Golan Hassan, for your $1 donut. Should we go again? I wanted to, like... I'm not gonna... I can play again, I'm just not gonna have the energy to explain everything again, though. Alright, let's just do a run for the homies who actually play this game without me explaining anything. I can't do it. I can't explain everything again, though. It's just a little exhausting when you make a tutorial and it doesn't go your way, because you have to, like... Tutorial's gone now! I'll probably just go Ironclad again. Oh, that's so frustrating, too. I thought I explained the game mechanics pretty well at the beginning. Anyone new here who's never played the game, let me know if you followed or not. Too bad. Can we pick the cards you get? You know what? If we do this... If we do Slay the Spire on a Patreon-only stream, then we'll do that. It's just too hard to do with 70 people in the chat. Is the music off? Yeah, I think I have it off. I have it all the way off. I don't know. I usually turn music off in any game I play because it gets copyrighted. That's strange. Most video game oaths aren't copyrightable. Oh man. You have never tried uploading any games ever if you think that. I'd say 90% of, over 90% of games have some copyrighted music in them. And I'll tell you the thing, is that game studios are not producing their own music unless it's a huge game studio. They're usually licensing it from someone. The problem then becomes that when you stream the game and it has that music, I didn't acquire the license. The license that the game required was only they only acquired it for the game. They didn't acquire it for people streaming it. I think maybe it would be good for games to acquire an advanced license that would be anyone streaming the game too, and let content creators know that. That would be cool. But anyway. Well, I do Ohio mod. Ohio mod has fallen off a little bit recently. I did a little Ohio mod and people just didn't really enjoy it. Didn't have the magic that it used to. One problem is that since he's edited so many of the cards and they have so many abilities, the cards are very hard to read. And also the matches just take too long because every turn when you play one card, 10 things happen just to get through one turn. It's just gotten a little tedious. I think Ohio mod, when it was very simple, that is when it had the magic. There's just so many conjures, and it just takes a long time to resolve. New Dawn? No one. I enjoyed New Dawn, but people on YouTube did not enjoy it. They enjoyed it less than regular PvZ Heroes. So I try to make the content people want to watch, That's my job. I'm ready to do a second run. I'm just kind of psyching myself up here. I'm a little disappointed that I put in all that effort to explain this game and it didn't go our way. I could still upload that to YouTube, but nah, it's too sad. Do you enjoy story games? Sometimes. Really hit or miss. I say story games are one of the most hit or miss types of things. I've tried playing some story games that were just freaking awful. If the story's really good. I've never really tried playing like the Last of Us or any of that. I'm probably gonna stick more to our games though. Belastro? Never heard of it. So what should I do? Just a regular run without explaining the game? I'm just afraid then if I upload it on the gaming channel, there's not going to be enough explanation here. Elatro? You know what, if people enjoy Slay the Spire, I'll look into more some more roguelike deck builders, This game to do a tutorial is one of the more difficult. I think I kind of did it though. I kind of just explained what was going on as I wasn't like making a tutorial on which deck to build. I was sort of explaining my choices, but just to explain the basic mechanics, I don't think it's that hard. Maybe I should just re-explain everything again. I'm gonna forget something because I've already done it. Wild Cross is a wonderful short one for your channel, by the way. Replayability is great. Someone else suggested Wild Frost. Same idea. Is Slay the Spire the first game in this genre? Like the first big game? Of like really deck building roguelike? Or is there something something huge that kind of came before Slay the Spire? First of its kind? That's cool. Really well made game. It's so simple too. You know what I mean? Not a whole lot of graphics, just kind of a little cute. It's very simple animation. It doesn't seem like a game that costs a lot of money to produce, but rather it's a game that just had a lot of thought and passion and real commitment by the people in charge. So I would say a very prototypical successful indie game. Nice to see that they sort of created a genre. 452. Alright, I think... Oh, it's a poker-based roguelike deck builder, because it depends on what you get in your hand. I love poker, by the way. I play I play poker. It's like one of my things I play in real life. I never play online, and I never bet real money. I just play with my friends, and even with my kids, we love playing poker. I'm looking at the clock, and I think for managing my energy today, I'm gonna call it quits for Slay the Spire, and I do want to do this, pick this up again, and do it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna pick it up again tomorrow, start completely over Ironclad, give the short explanations of how the game mechanics work again, and we'll start from there. In the future, if a run goes like that, I'll have energy just to pick it up. But I really do sort of want to make the first one be me explaining it more. What I am going to be able to do if I stop now is I'm going to have energy to stream PvZ Heroes today. I'm sorry I didn't get around to streaming yesterday. Actually, I was going to at night and the power went out. Kind of a fluke in this little apartment I'm renting. And I wasn't able to get it back going, so I wasn't able to stream. We could do gambling in this game would be good too, man. To try to, like, the gambling would be, will I make it, well, will I win, basically. I'm not playing on very hard levels. Like, I don't even remember if I have the... Yeah, I haven't really progressed through the challenges. I kind of like the game the simple way, the way it is, without it getting too crazy. I don't think I've also analyzed the game, or, I don't know, I kind of like the... I don't like it when it's that hard, you know? I think the game is hard enough as is. It's hard, but it's easy. It's actually very weird that I died in the first boss. I think I have a pretty good record of getting through it on the basic level, you know? Gambling. I think I'm gonna bring it back tomorrow. We'll also do some gambling tomorrow. We'll do some bets. I'm gonna call it quits here. I'll come back in like 2 hours and we'll stream some PvZ Heroes. Sound good, guys? What day is today? Monday? I'll come back, I don't know when. I'll probably around 8 o'clock, so that'll be in about 3 hours.